So here we are in September, everything feeling quite autumnal, and the weather is just doesn't know what it's doing, does it? Every time I look out the window, it's something different. Sunny one moment, torrential rain the next. Keeps you on your toes. That's what we like. As we go through the class today, keep yourself on your toes in terms of taking care of yourself, all right? Just being nice to yourself. If anything doesn't feel right, don't do it. And we are doing some progressions later. You can always stay at the first level if you'd rather than going fourth sort of thing. Oh dear, I might have a problem speaking today. We are going to start with our feet wrist width apart. And let's just take a moment to get our posture here. So belly button to spine, tailbone lengthening towards the floor. That's it. Open up the collarbones. So think of it like an inverted triangle here, nice and wide across the collarbones, but then ribs are into your body, closed down like gates closed. Do not enter kind of thing. And then the crown of your head is just floating lightly up towards the ceiling. Super. Hold that lovely poise. You all look fantastic already. We don't have to do nothing. Take a breath in. Palms to the ceiling, face to the sun. Stretch it up and then exhale. Push the air down. Spine growing even longer as you do that. One more time. Here we go. Inhale. Stretch right to the tips of your fingers and then exhale. Push it down. Gorgeous. We're going to pick up our band to start with. And you're going to fold it in half. Like this. All right. Have we all got bands? Yeah. Remember, if they do get sticky, just put a bit of talcum powder on them. Lay them out on the floor, put a bit of talcum powder, rub it in, and then fold them up and store them like that for a while, and they'll be fine again. All right. So in half like this, and then you're going to hold the ends. And then you're going to wrap, probably just once, but if you've got a very long band, you might need to wrap twice. So we want it nice and taut here, all right? It's quite narrow and it's taut. So as we do this, we're going to continue to pull out lightly on the band, and that'll help you work more into your shoulders and your back as we do this, all right? So you're going to stand in a nice wide position. Little bit of turnout, whatever is comfortable for your hips, and you're going to take your arms to zombie. Out in front of your chest. Good. Now you're going to take a plie and the arms are going to come up. Just hold your plie at the bottom and just glance down and check that your knees are going out over the middle of your feet. If they've dropped forward, you might need to bring your feet forward slightly. Don't turn out quite so much, all right? And then as you straighten the legs, you're going to push your arms down like this. All right, that's all we're doing to start with. So we go down and up. Good. Now remember, this is a plie, not a squat, so the back stays completely straight. It's just the tailbone getting lower towards the floor. And the arms, I said this the other day, but you know, like in a dry cleaners, they have those huge sort of ironing press things. Imagine one of those, that's your arm. So you're pressing down like one of those big ironing things that sort of iron curtains in a blink of an eye. So here you go. That's it. You can make sound effects if it helps. Two more. See if we can get a bit lower in our plie. There we go. All right, stay with me. We're going to go down. Leave your arms where they are as you straighten the legs. Down, you're going to pull the arms down towards your head. Get the elbows wide. Good. And then straighten up. Good. Back to your zombie as you plie. Hold it there as you straighten. Pull it into your chest as you come down. That's it. Elbows up, elbows up. Good. And straighten back out. Good. So we go down. We hold it. We pull it down. And we straighten. Good. Back to zombie. Hold it there. Hold your zombie as you straighten. Pull it in. Good. And out. Couple more of these. Now remember, as you pull down, get that moment of the shoulder blades sliding down your back. So you're getting some work done in your back as you do this, all right? So right here, before the arms move, use the shoulder blades first. Lovely. One more set, chaps. Here we go. Down, hold it there. Use the back. Good. And up, last one to zombie. And up, back, and then the arms. Very nice, everyone. Bring it up, heel toe your feet in, and let's swap out the band for our weights. And you want to go with something light, because I'm warning you now, we're going to hold them up for quite a while, all right? So don't shoot yourself in the foot. And if halfway through you think, oh, I've made a mistake, just get rid of them. All right, we're going to stand with our feet together. Arms down by your side, palms facing. Hilary, you've just got the one tin, you've got something going on in your other arm. You just got the one tin. Oh, she's gone off to get another tin. There she goes. I'll just explain a couple of things why Hilary gets her other tin. So this is our 90-degree brain teaser thing. Do you remember this? So you start with your robot. And the 90-degree thing is the angle between your arm and at your elbow, basically, all right? So you got your robot first of all. Then you open out your door. Still at 90 degrees at the elbow. That's it. Now she's leveled up. Good. And then you bring it back. Then we do the fly. Now, we've still got that 90-degree angle. If I tippy forward, see? Then we bring it up to cactus. We do a pec press. We go overhead. That's the one that's not at 90 degrees. We go pec press again. So we reverse it to come down. Drop it forward. Reverse your fly. Open out, bring your robot down, all right? So that's our 90-degree challenge, but we're gonna add a couple of bits in the middle as well, just to make it more fun, all right? So here we go. Take it up, open it out, bring it back, do the fly, do the cactus, pec press. Over the head, take it up, pec press, and up. Now take the arms out to the side, palms facing down, and we circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Cactus. Bring it down. Lower your fly. Open out. Good. Let's go again. The robot, open it out. The fly, the cactus, pec press, overhead. Good, pec press. Open the arms back out. This time, palms up. Now turn right from the shoulder, not just the hands, right from the shoulder, the whole arm. And we circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure your arms haven't gone behind your shoulders. Keep them slightly forward. That's it. Other way. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cactus. Lower it forward. Drop it down. Open out. Bring the robot down. Good. Again. What? Yes. And back. And up. Pec press. Overhead. Pec press. Take the arms out, palms facing down. Now turn the palms up. Again, the whole arm, not just the hands. Turn it down. Turn it up. Turn it down. This is 3. And 4. Good. Keep breathing. This is where it might get a little bit tough. 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. Good. Hold your core. 10. Good. Back to cactus. Forward, lower your fly. Last set. Hang in there, chaps. Are you with me? Here we go. Take it up. Take it out. Do the fly. Do the cactus. Pec press. Overhead. Pec press. Arms out. Good. Now, one arm is facing down. One arm is facing up. All right, doesn't matter which one. And then you just change and you change. So you're just changing one up, one down, alternating. So they're not both doing the same thing. One is up, one is down. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to cactus. Forward, reverse the fly, open out, and bring it down. Oh, there you go. Shake out the arms. That was good, wasn't that? Yeah. All right, we're just going to finish off standing a little bit wider. You're going to still got your weights. Bring them right up in front of your chest here, in front of your shoulders, actually, isn't it? Your shoulders. All right, now I'm going to turn. You can stay where you are. You're going to take a little bend of the knees. And you're going to tip forward slightly from the hips, keeping the belly button pulling to the spine, all right? Now from there, you're going to take your elbows back slightly. Elbows back, so like a little chicken. That's it. Now you're going to keep your upper arms where they are and just take out your lower arms. There we go. Say hello to your triceps, everybody. Good morning, triceps. How are we doing back there? This is 3-ish and 4. Good. Press into the backs of the arms. Very nice. And 6. And 7. And 8. Lovely. And 9. And 10. One more. This time we're going to hold it back there. Turn the palms to the ceiling. Keep the shoulders rolled down and back. Collarbones wide. We're going to pulse it up. All right. Here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Turn the palms to face each other. Seal clappers behind our back, all right? Here we go, last set. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Let's get rid of those. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So before we transition down to the mat, let's just do a quick tricep stretch. So bring an arm up, bicep near your ear, then let the hand drop behind you. And then the other hand either on the back of the arm or on the elbow, whichever is more comfy. And then just lengthen out that tricep. That's nice. Well done, everyone. Ooh, should feel quite nice. Nice-ish. All right, bring it down. Let's go to the other side. So come into it properly. Arm comes up. That's it. Drop the hand behind you. Lengthen out the tricep. Super. Ooh. Stretch it out. Oh, I think there's someone at Hillary's door. There she goes. And bring the arms down. And just shake it out. Lovely. All right. We're going to come to the middle of our mat and we're going to do our roll downs with little hammy bits, which sounds more like a sandwich than a Pilates exercise, let's face it. But still, you know, because we've still got relatively warm temperatures, going with a bit of stretch quite early on. Feet fist width apart. There's my buddy Kyra. Hey, Kyra. That's it. Now, regain that nice poise we had at the beginning of the class. Belly button, tailbone, collarbones, ribs, crown of the head. Check, check, check. All right, take a breath in, palms to the sky, reach it up. Exhale, push the air down, all the way down. This time, bring your chin to your chest and then carry on rolling down, bending the knees slightly and hang over your legs. Now at the bottom here, you're going to start to straighten, go towards straighten anyway, one leg and then the other. All right, so like walking out the dog with our body hanging over our legs here. If your hands come to the floor, all well and good. If not, you can always hold on to your ankles or your shins just to give yourself a bit of support. Keep the weight forward, so don't drop back into your heels. Allow yourself a little bit of space in the back of the legs so that they can open out as much as they want to. And we're being gentle with ourselves here. Bend both legs, take a breath in. Exhale, belly button pulls to spine as you roll it up. Stacking up the vertebrae. Collarbones widen, head comes up at the top. Good. One more to take us down, okay? Here we go. Breath in. Stretch it up. Breath out. Lengthen the spine even more. Chin to chest. Roll it down. Dropping the crown of the head towards the floor. This time we're going to bend both legs on the inhalation, and we're going to go towards straight on the exhalation. Okay, so bend both legs as you breathe in. Go towards straightening both legs as you breathe out. Carry on doing this at your own pace, and what you'll find is that things start to loosen up and the crown of the head drops closer to the floor as you get a little bit more opening in the backs of the legs. Again, keep the weight in the middle towards the front part of your feet. One more, here we go. Inhale, exhale, tailbone to the sky. Now you're going to bend your left leg, put your left hand on the floor, take your right arm up to the ceiling and turn your head to look up to it, opening your chest to the wall to your right. Change sides. So right leg bends, right hand down on the floor or on your leg if you don't reach the floor. Left arm comes up and open up that chest. Roll that top shoulder down and back. Open up the chest. That's it. Good. Looking very nice. Let's go again. So we take it down. So we want to avoid this head of the shoulder coming forward. We want to roll it down and back so we can really open out our armpits. There. Let's go again, changing sides. Open out the armpit. Yes, that's better. Good. Open out the chest. Turn the chest more to the wall at your side. Good. Last one. Here we go. Down. So the more you can turn here, the more opening you'll get in this top arm. And down. Here we go. Last one. Open it out. Very nice, everybody. Gorgeous. Bring it down. Bring your knees to the floor into 4-point kneeling. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, belly button to spine, shoulder blades down. All right, take a breath in as you exhale, round into your cat, taking the back into a nice C shape as much as you can. Inhale now as you push the tailbone away from you, lengthening out, and just keep lengthening so the tailbone floats up and you arch the back here. Lovely, let's go again. Exhale as you push the ground away from you. Tuck that tailbone up and underneath you, belly button to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen through. Shoulder blades sliding down your back as you look forward. One more, do us. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale, stretch it out. Good. Now leaving your back in that arch there, just give your tail a little wiggle left to right to stretch out the lower back. It should feel quite nice. There you go, just a little wiggle with the old tush. And then return to neutral here. That's it. And let's come to sitting. So we're going to do a few little mini rollbacks to start finding our abs, and then we'll take it down. All right? Okay? Yeah, it's lovely. If you want to use a band to help yourself here, it's fine. Legs bent or straight, whichever you prefer. Arms out in front, shoulders down and back. That's it. Now, remember, keep the belly button pulling to the spine. Get your belly off your thighs, people, as my teacher used to tell me at college. All right? Take a breath in. Exhale, scoop it under. Take it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Finding those abs. And then rock back onto your sit bones as you lengthen back to a straight spine. Good. Exhale, going back as far as you want to. Pulling that belly button in, keeping the front of the thighs nice and soft. Bring it back up. Using the breath. Exhale. Scoop that tailbone up and underneath. Very nice, everybody. Maybe we want to go back a bit further. Maybe we don't. Two more. Here we go. Exhale. Going back onto your lower back now, coming back up, pull that belly button in, up on to the top there. Last one. Remember, you want to think about the abs coming in and scooping up. In and scooping up. Yes. Bring it back up. All right. Here's the big one. It's the big one. All the way down. All right. Exhale. One vertebra at a time, using your lovely Pilates muscles here to get some control. That's it. Gorgeous, everybody. Woohoo! Fabulous. Arms over your head at the bottom there. Let's take a full body stretch. And then you're going to bend your legs up and you're going to grab your weights. And again, we're just using our very light weights. I've got 1 kilo, I think, here. So you have a choice here, all right? Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do our chest lifts with the weights. So this one, yeah. But if you don't like working like this, if you find it all gets too much for your neck, then forget the weight and support your head instead. All right, completely fine, however you want to work. So if you're coming with weights, hands above your chest, palms facing your legs, your feet are fist width apart, feet flat on the floor. Remember to keep your toes nice and long and relaxed. Nice big hobbit feet there, all right? Take a breath in. As you exhale, first of all, before we lift the chest, we're gonna fire up those abs. So tighten a belt around your middle, feel those abs kicking in. Then we press the arms down like we mean it to bring the chest up. Good. Now at the top here, reach the weights towards your ankles. The higher you can get up here, the less strain in your neck. All right? Stay at that new height as you bring your arms back up, and then you take yourself down. All right? Let's speed that up. Breath in, exhale, core and arms. Reach it forward, arms back up, chest down. Breath in, exhale, core and arms, and reach. Arms up, chest down, looking good. Breath and core and arms. Reach towards the heels. Good. Up, chest down. 2 more. Breath in, exhale, core and arms. And reach it. Keep those knees in parallel. Don't let them lock together. Last one. Breath in, exhale, core. Bring it down. Reach it forward. Arms up. Let's keep going. Breath in, exhale, core. Arms down. Good. Now hold it there. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring one leg at a time to tabletop. Legs can be together. Good. Reach the weights forward, arms up and down. Breath in, exhale, core. Arms down, legs staying in tabletop. Good. Reach it forward, arms up and down. Breath in, exhale, core and down. Reach it forward, arms up. 3 more. Breath in, exhale, core and arms and reach. Lovely, everyone. 2 more, going for gold. Breath and core and arms and reach. Knees over hips here. Chest down. Breath in, exhale, fire it up. Press it down. Reach it forward. Lift it back. Take it down. Take a wee breather. Hugging those knees into the chest. So we're going to take it up a notch or 2 now. But if you'd rather not, then just knock it back to what we've just been doing, okay? Either chest lifts with legs in tabletop, or take it back down again, chest lifts with your feet on the floor. It's all good. It's all going to be very efficacious for us, all right? If you want to come along with me, though, here we go. Arms back above your chest. That's it. Let's put our legs down to start with. Okay, all right. Breath in, exhale, core, press your arms. Good. Take a breath in, exhale 1 leg at a time to tabletop. Legs can be together. Now we're going to toe tap. So we toe tap away and we toe tap away. Now remember, it's the thigh that drops away from you. The angle behind your knee does not change. It's the angle where your leg joins your torso, your hip, that changes. Good. Keep reaching those weights forward towards the top of your mat. Lovely. Let's go. 10 and 9 and 8. Good. And 7 and 6 and 5. Keep breathing. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Legs back to tabletop. Arms up. Chest down. Let's have one leg down and then the other leg down. Just take a little rest. So coming up to the last set now, all right, if you want to. It's always, pick and mix, a la carte, whatever your body fancies doing today. All right, then, here we go. Arms back above your chest. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Breath in. Exhale, core first, arms down. Good. Breath in, exhale one leg at a time to tabletop. Reach the weights forward so you can come up as high as you can on the tips of your shoulder blades. And then we're going to extend one leg and then the other leg. Good. Now as you do this, the bent leg can come slightly towards your torso. That's it. But keep reaching those weights forward to come up as high as you can. Very nice. And we change. And we change. And we change. Let's go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back to tabletop. One leg down, then the other leg down. Arms down. Sorry, I'm up the end up. Never mind. Just have a rest. Have a rest, for goodness sake. Oof. All right, put the weights to the side. We're going to finish off this little ab section with a nice simple chest lift with rotation. So we are going to take our hands behind our head for this one. All right, all of us. Feet back on the floor, back to fist width apart. Now take a breath in. As you exhale, remember there's that split second where you fire up the abs, then you shorten the muscles in your front body, and we're adding the rotation here. So think about the armpit going towards the opposite knee. Watch that the elbow doesn't come around your face. Keep it back, all right? And then we come down on the inhalation. So we exhale, up we come, reaching the armpit towards the opposite knee. Inhale down. Keep it going now. Exhale up. Good. That's it. Now stay rooted on both hips. Don't rock around on your hips as you come up and down. The work is from the waist and upwards. Good. And down. And up. So from the waist downwards, we're staying completely still. That's it. Very nice. Yes. Good. Reach that armpit across to the knee. And down. And reach it. Lovely. And down. And reach it. 2 more sets. Here we go. Exhale. And down. Keep the knees in parallel. And down. Keep the head supported in your hands. And up. And down. Hug the knees into the chest. Nice work, everybody. All right, feet back on the floor. Let's do a couple of nice pelvic curls to go in the other direction. Arms long by your side, palms down on the mat. All right, feet again back to fist width apart. You might want to bring your heels a little closer to your bottom. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis for starters. Get a good tilt. And then let yourself roll up through the rest of your spine as the hips float up towards the ceiling. Good. At the top there, just check your form. Both buttocks working, both backs of the legs working to press everything up, but the ribs have stayed closed. Use the backs of your arms pressing into the floor. Relax the throat. Good. Breath in. As you exhale, you're going to melt from the breastbone. I'm melting. All the way down through the spine, right to the tailbone at the bottom. Good. Let's go again. Breath in. Exhale. Tilt. Up you come. Keep the feet nice and relaxed on the floor. Don't clench up the feet. Press it up a bit more. Good, and down we come. Breath in, exhale, tilt. Take it up. Imagine opening the front of your jeans pockets in the front there. Take them to the ceiling. That's it. Roll it down. Breath in, exhale, tilt. Take it up. Get those hips a little higher. I think you can. I thought so. And take it down. Last one with an added cherry on the top if you fancy. Breath in, exhale, tilt. Take it all the way up. Establish that height. And then if you want to, take your heels off the floor. So pop your heels, pressing into your insteps. That's going to give you a little bit more space to take the hips up a little bit higher. Tuck the pelvis underneath you. Get those hips higher. Good. Now here's the clincher. You're going to keep the height, hips at the new height, so exactly where they are, as you lower your heels back down. That's it. So even more work required in the back body there. Good. And then roll yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest. And just take a moment there, bringing the knees up nice and high. All right. We are going to do a quick hundreds because we've been doing it for a while. And I have a theory that the better you get at hundreds, the more you like it. Okay? Yeah, they're looking at me with the side eye. Oh, I don't think so. Remember your choices: legs down, legs in tabletop, legs extended for the full Monty, and they can be either in parallel or turned out. Just watch that your lower back doesn't start arching away from the floor. If it does, you need to bring your legs back. All right? Go away, band. All right. So let's have our arms above our chest to start with, palms facing your legs. That's it. You're going to take a breath in. You're going to exhale. You're going to bring one leg at a time to tabletop if that's where you're going. You're going to take a breath in. You're going to exhale. You're going to press the arms down nice and strongly. Extend your legs if that's where you're going. And we're off. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 4, 5. This is halfway. 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice strong arms. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring the knees in. Have a little rest. For some reason, Sheila's dog Kyra always gets very excited when we do hundreds, doesn't she? She gets very animated. It's such a cute thing. Kyra, you cutie. All right, let's put our hands behind our thighs and we're going to rock up. Okay, we're going to take a long froggies. So soles of the feet together. You're right, Hilary. She's having some technical difficulties. All right, soles of the feet together in a long froggies. And just take a moment to have your hands on your knees and lengthen your spine. Think about the front of the spine lifting as well as the back of the spine. So both the front and the back lifting evenly so that you're completely straight. That's it. Relax the shoulders. Relax the elbows. There you go. Super. We're going to take our left arm up, bicep near your ear, stretch to the fingers. That's it. You're going to take it across you. Bit of spiraling, chaps. So back of the left hand onto the outside of the right knee. Right hand on the floor behind you. And you're going to press into that hand to keep your back straight as you inhale to lengthen and then exhale to spiral around a little more. Inhale to grow taller here. Exhale, can you wring a little bit more out of the spine, right from the base, all the way up and out the top of your head. One more time. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to turn. Bring it back to center. Very nice. Nice and straight in the center here. Relax the elbows. That's it. Right arm comes up. That's it. Take it across. So remember, you can use this back of the hand against the knee. We're pressing here to get more rotation. Other hand pressing into the floor. That's it. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, spiral round. Keep your gaze level. Watch your ship on the horizon. Very nice. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to turn. Looking good there, Sarah White. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to turn. One more time. What do you say? Inhale. Exhale. Be that piece of fusilli pasta. Bring it back to center. Good. And then you're just going to drop forward over your legs. Super, everyone. Come back up. You're going to take your left heel out to the left edge of your mat. Bring your right foot into the side of your left leg. Let that knee drop open as much as it wants to. Actively bring your chest bone, your breastbone rather, to face your kneecap. So your kneecap and your toes are pointing up and your breastbone is turned towards it. Now, bear with me on this because I know when I say it, it's going to sound weird. But rather than take your head to your knee, I want you to think about taking your boobage to your ankle. Well, this part of your body, all right, to your ankle. All right. Now, I know that sounds weird, but this is what I'm after. If we think about taking our head to our knee, we're sort of like this and we're all kind of hunched over and it's hard to breathe and it's just constricted and horrible and you kind of don't get anywhere, you know. Meanwhile, if you think about taking this part of your body to your ankle, you're going long over your leg and you've got more space, you see. And then when you get there, you just let your head drop. That's it. Join in when you're ready. Hold on to whatever part of the leg you arrive at. And then just make sure you've relaxed your shoulders. You can relax your head. And see, it's far nicer. We've got more space. That's it. Keep that left leg actively pressing down into the floor. So open out behind the left knee. That's it, Sheila. Yes. So this way we're going to end up with our full torso draped along the length of that leg. Yes, we will. Don't shake your head at me. Maybe not today. I'll give you that. We'll get there. All right, bring yourself up. And let's swap sides. So right heel going out to the edge of your right mat. Left leg coming in. Drop this leg open as much as it can. Turn your breastbone actively to that knee. All right. And then remember, so it's like you're thinking about going up and over. All right. Up and over that leg. That's it. And then when you get a hold on to something on your leg, relax your shoulders, relax your head. So let your head drop, Tina P. I think she may have frozen. That's it. Let your head drop. Has everybody frozen? No, we're okay. There we go. There we go. Lovely. And then just breathe into it. Relax the shoulders. And remember that right sit bone is going back behind us. That will also give us a little more space. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. See if you can coax that body a little closer to your leg, nice and gently. And then bring yourself up. Good. And we're going to come down onto our side for some clams. Ooh, we haven't done clams for a couple of weeks. It's going to be fun. Have some head cushions to make yourself comfy. And we're going to start with some diamonds. All right. So remember, your legs are bent and you want to think about your heels or your feet and your bottom being in line. So as if you're up against the wall here and your feet and your bottom are both pressing against the wall. Hand on your top hip to keep it nice and still. belly button drawing away from the mat, and then you're going to drop your knees and lift your feet. That's it. Here we go with our diamonds. Are you ready? We take it up, we bring it down, and 2, and down. Good. And 3, and down, and 4. Very nice. Keep working that knee at the top. Don't just stop. Keep pressing. Yes. And 7. Lovely. Keep the top hip still. Nice. And 9. What are you doing? 12. And 10. 11. And 12. Good. Killer clams. Here we go. Take it up. Take it out. Now here, imagine you're trying to turn the light off with your big toe. Stretch it out. There you go. Bring it back. Close it down. Again, take it up. Turn the light off. Good. Nice. And down. This is 3. Take it out. Bring it in. We're only doing 6. This is 4. Take it out. Kneecap facing forward on your killer. That's it. And up. Kneecap pointing forward. In. Last one. Take it up. Take it out. Bring it back. Close it down. Good. Taking it up a notch if you want to. If you don't want to, stay with what we've just done. Otherwise, you're going to come up onto your forearm and get rid of your head cushions. And you want to make sure that your elbow is directly under your shoulder here. So avoid this kind of thing. Also press down into the forearm so you're lifting away and we've not just sort of slumped into that like we're about to watch the telly. All right? We're pressing away. Then your legs, that's all the same as they were down on the floor. So this time, chaps, we're going to do a clam like this. As we do our clam, we're going to lift our hips. That's it. That's it. Lift your hips. So knee stays up to the ceiling. Knee points up to the ceiling, Sheila. That's it. And you bring your hips up at the same time. Good. And then bring it down. Super. We're only doing 8. Are you with me? Here we go. Take it up and down and 2 and down. Keep that top hip on top, Hillary. Don't turn the body to the ceiling. Down. Stay facing me. That's it. So it's just this underneath hip coming straight up and down. And is that 4? 5. And 6. And 7. It's good for us. It's fine. And 8. Good. Hold it up there if you want to. Show off pose. Take the leg out. You don't if you want to. It's fine. In. Bring it down. Lovely work, everyone. Come into your mermaid. Stretch it over. Ooh. That's it. You're going to need a glass of wine with your lunch after this, Tina P. 2, Hillary says. 2. All right. Other side, back to the diamonds on the floor. Wait till you see what we're doing after this. All right, just check your form. Feet and bottom aligned, hip on top, and it's going to stay on top, all right? Carousel horse, pole through your hip, that kind of thing. Drop the knees, lift the feet. Are we ready? Here we go. Take it up and down. Good. And 2. Resist the closing each time, so you're working in both directions here. It's a return journey. And 5. Good. And down. And 6. Don't rock that hip. Keep that hip still. Just the knee going up and down. And 8. That's it. You got it. And 9. And 10. 11. And 12. Let's get into those killer clams. Take it up. Take it out. Reach for that light switch. Lengthen the leg away from you. There. Yes. Bring it in. Take it down. Take it up. Press the light. There. In. Very nice, everyone. Look at the length of your legs, Sheila. Holy moly. They go on forever. Bring it in and down. This is 4. Take it out. Sarah White also. Gorgeous gums. Up and out and in. Last one. Here we go. Up and out and in and down. There we go. Part 1 safely finished. Come up onto your forearm. Remember, it's elbow directly under shoulder and you're pressing down to lift out of that shoulder joint. Let's have our hand on our top hip again. If you're finding it hard to come up, you might want to bring your elbow forward a little bit. That might be the problem. You might be too far back here. You can bring it forward a bit. All right? See how it goes. All right, so we take the knee up as we bring the hips up. That's it. Now, don't turn the body to the ceiling. We're just coming up, just lifting this hip. Good. And bring it down. Super. And 2. There you go. And 3. Good. Feeling strong. And 4. Get those hips up nice and high. And 5. Super. And 6. 2 more. And 7. And down. Last one. Hold it up. Extend the leg if you want to. There you go. Bring it back. Bring it in. Close it down up into your mermaid. Ooh. Stretch it out. Nice work, guys. We did start about 5 minutes late, so I'm going to go over 5 minutes. I hope that's okay. If you have to dash off, I completely understand. That's it. Keep your chest open to the ceiling, Tina P. That's it, yes. And then take it over. You can always do the Tanya, holding onto the wrist and easing yourself over if that helps. Lovely. All right, we're going to do a little bit of butt work. So we're going to come on to 4-point kneeling. All right. Remember, if you're finding it all a bit heavy going today, just relax. Just chill out, man, as they say. Just take it easy. It's all good. So starting in 4-point kneeling, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, shoulders down away from your ears. Then you're going to take your left leg back and you're going to lift it up to hip height. Now just check that you keep your belly button pulling to your spine and that you don't drop into your lower back. That's the big no-no here, okay? You don't want to drop into your lower back like that. You want to keep your belly button lifting to your spine. Also, your kneecap is facing the floor, so your hips are square to the mat. From here, we're going to pulse it up. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep the thigh where it is. You're just going to bend the lower leg in towards your bottom. Good. And extend it out. You can point the foot here. So the heel comes towards your bottom. Extend it out. Good. So we're working the hamstring here. As you bend the leg, the hamstring is contracting. But don't worry, we're going to stretch it out in a minute. This is 5. Stretch it out. And 6. Lovely. 2 more. 7. Keep pushing the mat away from you through your hands. And 8. Good. Bend the leg back in. Flex the foot. We're going to stamp on the ceiling. All right, here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Point the foot. We're going to bring it down. We were going to do an extra something, but I changed my mind. We're going to go directly to the other side. Right leg out. Big toe on the floor. Lift it up to hip height. That's it. Make sure your belly button is still pulling to your spine. And we're pulsing up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the thigh where it is. Just bend the lower leg in towards your bottom. Good. And then extend it. You can flex the foot here if you want to. You're going to get more contraction in your hammy if you do that. So it's up to you. I like to keep mine pointed here. If you're prone to cramp, I'd keep it pointed if I was you. and 5, and out. Good. And 6. Very nice. Squeeze that heel in closer to your bottom. 7, and out. Last one, 8. Good. Bend it back in, flex the foot. Donkey kicks. Here we go. Push the mat away. Don't drop into your arms. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the foot, extend the leg, bring it down all pretty, and then push back into a child's pose. You can bring your big toes together, knees to the width of your mat, and then stretch it forward. So remember here, you're trying to get your bottom down on your heels. For some people that's easy, for some it's not. And then reach the fingers forward, letting your breastbone drop towards the floor, opening out your armpits. Super, everybody. And then walk your hands in and shake out the wrists. Lovely. Going to do a little bit of back extension and then it's into some nice stretching. All right, so we're nearly there. We are going to do the back extension that we've been doing the last couple of weeks, but we're going to beef it up if you want to. All right, so come down onto your fronts, hands under your shoulders, elbows down on the floor and into your body. And then, as always, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels, pull your belly button away from the floor. Super. And then roll the heads of your shoulders down and back so your nose will already be floating off the floor. From there, we imagine we've got a big marble under our nose and we're going to roll it towards the top of our mat as we inhale, coming up into a little back extension. Be the shape of a ramp on an aircraft carrier here, pulling long out of the crown of your head so the back of your neck stays long. Now from here, you're going to let your rib cage soften ever so slightly into the mat. It's tiny. And at the same time, you're going to push your heart forward towards the top of the mat. So you should feel you get more opening right up, further up in your back. Very nice, everyone. Gorgeous. And then bring it down. That's it. Let's go again. So we marble roll up into your back extension, pressing into the forearms here. Keep the pubic bone pressing into the mat. Soften your rib cage, press the heart forward. Lovely. And bring it down. One more like that. Marble roll. Up you come. Belly button pulling away from the mat still. Soften the rib cage. Push the heart forward. And bring it down. Good. Now here you have a choice. You can either repeat that, or if you want to try something a little more challenging, we're going to put our hands behind our head. So we're adding a bit more weight up here to make it a bit harder to get the chest up, all right? Just because we can. All right, hands behind your head. All the lower body stuff still counts, so lengthening your tailbone, pulling your belly button away from the floor. Roll your marble up into your little back extension, soften the ribs, press the heart forward. And down you come. We're going quite fluidly here. Roll the marble. Soften the rib cage, press the heart forward. Think of pressing the back of your skull into your hands and bring it down. One last one, show me what you got. Marble roll. Up you come. Soften the rib cage, push the heart forward. So you're getting higher. That's it. Yes, gorgeous. Bring yourself down. Very nice work, everybody. Push back into a child's pose. Not easy with the hands behind your head there. Stretch it out. Give your lower back a little bit of a break. Super. And let's come onto our back for some nice stretching. So we're just going to do glutes and hammies, the usual thing. And when we come to our hammies, you can either use your band or your magic circle, whichever you prefer, or just your hands. Before we get to that though, let's get into those glutes. So we're taking an ankle over a knee and then holding on behind the thigh. Remember to pop something under your head here if you feel you need it in order to keep the back of the neck nice and long. And then just let yourself sink into your mat. And let that thigh drop a little closer towards you on each exhalation. That's it. We did some nice juicy butt work today. So let's now open out the glutes. Super. Change legs. So hug it in. Just let it go. Nice. All right, untie your legs. Let's get into those hammies using your prop of choice, if any. Keep the other leg bent up if you want, or you can extend it if you're quite flexible. It's up to you. Horses for courses and all that. Now you can either just do the bend and straighten each time, or if you've got the magic circle, you can keep your legs straight. Push the pad away from you with the ball of your foot. Really hard, like you're trying to break it. And then release that off, and as you do that, the leg will drop magically towards you. And then just repeat at will, using the breath. So seeing if you can coax the leg a little closer on each exhalation, but nothing has to be forced. The muscles will give. As you're doing this, you're thinking about the back of the leg coming towards you and the front of the leg going away from you. And again, that's going to create some space for your leg to get a little bit closer to you. Nice work, chaps. Just see how we're feeling today. It's all about being curious. Today might be the day when you go further than you've ever been before. Or it might just be a maintenance day. Super. Bring the leg back. Let's change sides. Again, take it nice and gentle to begin with. And if you're working with the band, you can start to walk your hands up the band closer to your foot to get a bit more purchase if you want to. And if you're working with a magic circle, you can change the overhand grip to an underhand grip. Again, just, try these things and see what you like. Just breathe into the back of the leg. Imagine the air flowing all the way down the back of your leg, helping it to open out. Back of the leg coming towards you, front of the leg going away from you. Lovely. Let's bring the legs down, get rid of any props. We're just going to bring the soles of our feet together, let the knees drop open, arms out to the side like a little starfish. And let's just take a moment here. Letting your tailbone lengthen towards your heels. Chin tuck slightly, back of the neck long. And just really be in the moment. So everything is fine right here, right now. And generally that's how we proceed. If we think about the moment, everything's okay right here, right now. It's when we start thinking to the past or to the future that we can get a bit, yeah, just be in the moment. Everything's gonna be fine. Bring your legs together. Let's rock ourselves up any which way you want to. And you're going to come to sitting cross-legged on a bit of height if you need it. And I'm going to talk about boobs again. Sorry. Must sound like a right weirdo. Anyway, sitting up straight to start with, you're going to think about taking your boobage over to the knee, forward, over to the knee and back. So it's like you're drawing a circle. Keep your hands on your knees. So you're sort of getting into the hips. That's it. So your back stays straight. There you go. Should feel quite nice. Lovely. Let's go one more in this direction. And bring it back. Let's go the other way. So going towards the other knee first. Forward. That's it. And back. There you go. Just getting a bit of opening in the hips. Super. One more for luck. Come back to center. Change the cross of your legs. That's it. Just drop forward. Take your hands forward. Relax your head. Let it all go. As one of my favorite yoga teachers says, let go of everything that no longer serves you. Make room for some new stuff. Bring yourself back up. Good. Sit up, look at my hair. Sit up nice and straight. Remember what I said about front of the spine, back of the spine? Relax the elbows. That's it, Sheila, yes. What a difference that makes, good. We're gonna take a breath in, palms up to the sky, face to the sky also. Exhale, push the air down, grow even taller. Feel your fabulous Pilates muscles holding your core nice and steady and strong. One more time, inhale, scoop it up. Yes, gather in your power. Exhale, push it down. Hands coming all the way to the mat now. Just let them relax, relax the shoulders. And you're done. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fabulous weekend when you get there. And I hope to see you soon.